Happy Friday, Plymouth. I hope everyone's having a great week. Here for my usual update. Sorry, coming a little late. I just pulled up my driveway and figured I would give an update now before it got even later. But this week we had wonderful Memorial Day ceremony, which is usually a parade, but it was really well done. It was very nicely put together. I'm so thankful for everyone who did all the work to pull together, take the parade to a ceremony in probably less than maybe 24 hours. So thank you to Roxanne and all of our volunteers and everybody who was working with her to do that. Also, thank you to Cal for that great Memorial Day service, which was held yesterday on Thursday. It was another wonderful event. And then everybody who was helping to put out flags, I was really glad to be able to join that on Saturday and put out nicer flags or new flags at the different at the grave. So thanks to everybody who was involved in that. I saw a bunch of people around. But what else? Then on Tuesday, we had the YMCA here in Red Brook had the groundbreaking for the expansion for both daycare and, group X spaces. It's going to be wonderful, taking a place that's really created a lot of community in South Plymouth, even to the next level. I'm super excited about that, see where that goes. And then later that day, went into the State House and was able to be with Liam, Evan, and Declan when they met with the governor, and they were one of 3 projects across the state that won, and I'm going to look really fast. It was called 250 Revolutionaries, Bold Stories, Bright Legacies, and they honored Bill Russell with that, and really just a great project put together by these 3 students. Now they go to Indian Brook, Plymouth South Middle, and PCIS. They were all at Manamet last year and put this great project together. Congratulations. I can't imagine what it must be like to get to meet the governor at that age and get to go in the governor's ceremonial office. And they got to see basketball had Bill Russell's signature. So congratulations to the 3 of them and to Manamet Elementary for bringing them all together to do that project. Let's see. Oh, and then there was the Cal volunteer luncheon that every year they have, and every year that I've been, it's amazing the number of people who volunteer for the Cal, the number of hours they put in, and just the true community that they create, and honoring their volunteers from everywhere, from Meals on Wheels to those who help at the front desk welcoming everybody, and they're just amazing individuals that help at the Cal across our whole community. It just reminds us what a wonderful community we have. So I'm so grateful to have been a part of that and been able to recognize some people with some house citations as part of the ceremony, which they got citations from the Senate for certain people, and then there was congressional awards. So they had them from the town. It was really well done. Last night, Kathy Dillon and I presented at the Plymouth Lions Club to talk about what we've been up to, some really fun budget updates, legislative updates overall. So that was good. Thank you for having us. Really appreciate the invitation to that. Today, I was started the day off at UMass Dartmouth for a civics, like a civics education showcase, I think it was called. And we had 5 groups of students, both between Plymouth South Middle and PCIS, showcasing their amazing civics projects. We had one group who was working on youth violence. I don't think I have the paper. It's in my bag. We were working on youth violence. One working on the increase in they want to see if we can stop in their views, the continuation of the build out in areas of Plymouth that maybe we shouldn't. They're just doing a good look at sand mining, all of that stuff. Very interesting. There was another group of students that was talking about water safety, with, making sure that, you wear your life vest, because that can, you never know what's going to happen when you're in one of those. Another group of students was talking about the CCT lottery and how it's unfair and what they might do to change it. And then there was another student who is really very locally focused on, Stevens Field, wants to see lights put there at night so people can enjoy it all year round. So amazing projects all around. I'm so impressed by our 8th graders. Thank you to our civics teachers who are really helping them learn the process. This is getting long. And then I was also at MMA for a tour today. But so many wonderful things. I hope to see you around. Have a great weekend.